So the mudra that we're going to incorporate today, like for the grounding at the beginning, and then anytime at the end for the restorative, we're going to bring our index and thumb together like that. And then our middle fingers are going to come together at the tips, and the ring and the pinky are down. And then the thumb and index are together. So it looks like that. But bring this guy, bring the pinky and the ring down. And then you're going to bring the index, index and thumb together. So if you go like this, it kind of looks like this. We noticed that this morning in class. So pinky and ring down, index and thumb together, middles together. So it looks like this. Yep. And then we're just going to hold it in front of our Manipura chakra. So the middle fingers point out. Okay. Yep. There we go. So let's find that in our seat. And being that you're the chakra expert now, you know that this is ruled by the fire element. So we're going to bring some fire in today to purify, to warm, to heat, to transform. So with our awareness on that third chakra, the Manipura, just below the sternum, draw your breath in and feel it drawing down into the Manipura. And then exhale out from Manipura, maybe out the mouth or the nose. Inhaling into Manipura chakra. Exhaling from Manipura chakra outward. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the breath in. Exhale the breath out. Another breath in. Exhale, let it go. And now maybe you're resting the hands in the lap or on the ground, keeping your awareness on Manipura chakra. Maybe drawing in the next breath, imagining the breath were yellow, filling your entire being with the yellow color of Manipura chakra. Glowing like the sun. And exhale. Inhale, drawing in the color yellow. And exhale, let it go. And now let's bring our feet to the floor, knees to the sky. So as we sit, feet are on the ground, our knees are towards the sky. Maybe we can place our hands below the knees on the shins. Maybe rock back, lean back more like it. Bring your awareness to that low back, so the low back is nice and active. We're just leaning back at this point. Maybe you decide to lift the right heel off the ground, bringing awareness to Manipura chakra, and then lower down the right foot. Lift the left ankle off the ground, toes to the sky, and maybe lower down. Let's lift the right heel up, finding balance as we lean back. Keep the low back nice and long, and then lift the left ankle off the ground. So our ankles hover, but those heels hover, toes to the sky. Maybe we bring our hands off of those knees now. Maybe the knees are together, maybe the feet are apart. Just finding balance physically, and maybe feeling some heat in that torso, maybe. Let's glance past those toes. Breathe in. And now lower down the heels with control, drawing the chest up. Reach those hands forward as if we were reaching as far as we can forward, but the shoulders are down. And now draw those shoulder blades back, the shoulders back, the shoulder blades glide down, lean back. And when you're ready, lift one heel and then the next off the earth. Maybe you bring your hands to the floor and they hover, or maybe you bring your hands on the sides of your legs. Let's just breathe in, noticing Manipura chakra. Now one more breath. And now exhale, lower down the heels with control. From here, let's make our way down onto our backs. Maybe you roll it down onto your back with control, best we can, lowering down. And when you get down to your back, draw the knees into the chest, hugging the knees in. Our Manipura, that fire element, governs our transformation, our digestion, not just of food, but of our experiences. So our Apanasana that we're in here, this supports our ascending and descending colons. So let's just hug our knees into the chest. Maybe rocking side to side, maybe the nose draws towards the knees. Another breath in. And then let the breath go. And now keep the right knee in, drop the left leg nice and long, hugging right knee into the chest. And now switch, right leg long, left knee into the chest. Breathe in. And then exhale, both knees come in, right knee in, left knee in. Now let's plant the feet on the ground, setting it for bridge with our awareness on that low part beneath the sternum, up above the belly button. Press the feet into the floor. Exhale, drive those hips up. The hips come towards the sky. Heart a little higher than the head. And then we'll lower down. Exhale, drive those glutes up. And then lower down. Let's walk the feet a little bit further away this time from the glutes. Maybe that feels awkward, so ground those feet, get them nice and steady. Then exhale, drive those glutes up. And then lower. And then drive those glutes up, hips to the sky. Nice, good. Now lower down. Now let's send the legs nice and long. Let's inhale, bring the arms up overhead, reaching past the head. And then exhale to roll over to one side and be coming onto the arm as a pillow, pressing up. And then let's find our downward facing dog. Moving right into an inversion. Downward facing dog. Heart a little higher than the head. Maybe you pedal the feet out a lot. Let's be here for 5 breaths. And drawing our breath into Manipura Chakra and exhaling from Manipura out the mouth. Inhale to Manipura. Exhale from Manipura out. Maybe a sigh. Inhale. Exhale, sigh. Inhale. Exhale, sigh. Let's let that right leg to sky, grounding the left foot. So 3-legged dog, Ekapada, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in. Now inhale, let's come onto the ball of that left foot. Rock forward, shoulders over the wrists. And then draw that right knee into the Manipura. So it's underneath the chest, kind of under the sternum. And just let that knee hover there, drawing the torso in. And now bring that right knee over to the right elbow, pause. Draw that right knee over to the left elbow, pause. And then back to the middle. And then back to downward facing dog. Exhale, the knee to the foot to the sky. 3-legged downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale, step that right foot forward between the hands. Come on to the ball of that left foot. Yeah, you got it right. It's up nice and strong. Grounding through the ball of the left foot. Reaching through the fingertips. Breathe in. And we're going to exhale, sigh it out as we kind of hinge forward with kind of power. Okay, so just go, sweep it back, and then rise right back up. Exhale, and then rise. Exhale, and then rise. Last time, exhale with control, but with meaning. And then rise up. Good, nice, strong crescent. Ashtanga Chandrasana. Breathe in. Exhale, step the left foot to meet the right. Bring hands in front of the heart. Maybe finding your mudra with your pinky and ring down, middle fingers together, index and thumb together in front of Manipura, inner mountain pose. Breathe in. Exhale, sigh. Breathe in. Exhale, sigh. Sweep the hands down up above the head. Exhale, fold it forward, Uttanasana. Exhale, let the breath go. Inhale, step it back to plank pose. From our plank, let's find a nice steady position where we feel grounded through the hands and through the feet. Really nice. Let's exhale back to downward facing dog. And then on your next inhale, draw that right foot to sky, finding Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. Nice long legs, strong arms. We press down and press that chest towards the thigh. Breathe in. Maybe notice Manipura, breathing in. Exhale, sigh. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, let's float it up to plank. Coming into a three-legged plank, and then we'll draw that left knee into the chest. It's kind of under Manipura, actually, kind of under the chest. Breathe in. Now exhale that left knee to the left elbow. Now left knee to the right elbow. And back to the left. Now back to the right. Now under Manipura, breathe in. Let's exhale, step it back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, left foot high in the sky. Really nice. So step the left foot through. Exhale, grounding that left foot. Come on to the ball of that right foot, adjusting the space between the feet as much as you need to. When you're ready, rise up. Maybe the strongest crescent of the day. Breathe in. Exhale, sweep and sigh. And then rise up. Exhale, sweep and sigh. Rise up. Really nice. Exhaling and inhaling. Just letting all that excess energy go and rising up. The heat leaving the body through the exhale. But we build it as we move. One more time, side out. Inhale to rise. Pausing here, crescent lunge. Breathe in and out. Good. Now let's exhale to straighten that front leg. Maybe you bring that right foot forward just a smidge, straighten that front leg. Stand nice and tall through the arms, through the hips, through the side body. Breathe in. With control, with as slow as you can. Let's exhale. Hinge at the waist, going halfway down. Bend that front knee if you need to. Coming into Ardha Parsvottanasana. You might feel a slow burn as you move slowly. Let's breathe in. And then increasing that slow burn, that simmer, fold a little more all the way over that leg, nice and slow. Slow, slow, slow. And maybe you bring your hands to the shin, you bow over that leg. If you have a block handy, you can bring a block on the inside of that foot. So the block on the right side of the left foot. Yeah. And then when you're ready, let's twist up towards the sky. Revolved triangle. Breathing in and out. This twist, supporting that Agni to burn nice and strong. Now exhale, bring the left hand down. Maybe tap that left ankle. And then draw the left hand right back up to the sky. Kind of as if we're pumping. And then exhale, bring that left hand towards the left ankle. And then draw that left hand back to sky. Let's find stillness with left hand up towards the sky. Breathe in. And now exhale, bend that left knee, but rise up as if I were pulling on your left fingertips. Bring the left arm up, standing up into a twist. So the front leg is straight. Breathe in. We're facing the left, our left leg is in front. You may bring that left hand towards the right thigh, right arm reaches for sky, a little back bend, breathe in. And then exhale, bring the arms back out like a T, palms shining towards the left leg is still in front. Exhale, shine that heart forward. And now bring the arms above the head, bend that left knee, warrior one. Virabhadrasana one, breathe in. And then exhale to frame the foot this time, stepping back into a plank pose on an inhale. Palakasana, breathe in. Pausing here, inhale. Now exhale, draw that right knee under Manipura Chakra. You can either pause here and let this right knee hover, or maybe you bring the right knee to the right elbow and the left elbow. You can go back and forth, or maybe you just want to find stillness with that knee. Wherever you are, you're gonna burn, so it's okay. Breathe in. Now let's exhale it back to downward facing dog. Place that right foot down. Hands and feet, four corners of our body. Pressing into the earth. Breathe in to Manipura. Exhale, sigh out the mouth. Breathe in. Exhale, sigh out the mouth. One more breath in. Let's exhale. Roll up to plank pose. Breathe in. Now we'll exhale to lower down, chaturanga dandasana. And then inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Finding upward facing dog. And then we'll exhale it back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in. And then exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Bring that left foot up as much as you need to. And then we'll inhale to rise up. Again, nice and long. Through the hips to the wrists. And then exhale. Breathe in. Straighten that front leg. And then slowly, as if you were just going to simmer here, we're going to simmer down halfway to Ardha Parasuttanasana, or half pyramid. Bending that right leg as much as you need to. Maybe the arms feel tired, the side body feels strong, or both, or neither. Let that Manipura hover. Breathe in. And then continue simmering all the way down as you fold over that leg, bringing hands maybe towards the ankles or towards the calf. You can bring a block on the inside of that right foot. Pausing here in a folded Parasuttanasana. Now let's bring our left hand on top of that block, or to the floor, or to the shin. When you're ready, inhale to twist up, that right hand coming towards the sky. Breathe in. And then we'll exhale, close that right hand, tap that right ankle, and then draw the arm right back up to sky. Moving at your own burning pace. Maybe you want to boil, maybe you want to simmer. Moving quickly or slowly. Whatever your energy is going to be in support of. Next time that hand comes down, pause at the bottom. Breathe in. And then exhale, draw that right arm back up. And as if I were reaching for your hand and pulling that right hand up, bring that right hand up and come into a twist. So heart is turned towards the right, Manipura, kind of forward. That right leg is straight. And then exhale, bring the Manipura to shine forward. Arms outstretched to the side. And exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, heart shines forward. Exhale, over towards the right. Maybe you bring that right hand towards that left thigh, or the left hamstring, left arm to the sky. And then exhale, back out like a T. And then when you're ready, shine the heart forward. Inhale, hands come to the sky. Bend that front knee. This time we'll step the left foot to meet the right. And then bring your hands maybe to your mudra that we started with. Or maybe to your traditional mountain pose. We'll rest here for a breath. And then another. Breathing in and breathing out. Another breath in and a breath out. Let's inhale to bring the hands to the sky. Exhale, fold it forward. And now with our hands forward, maybe we bring our feet together so the toes might be closer than they were before. Now let's bend that left knee and then bring the right foot off the ground. The right knee is next to the left knee. So we're maybe, I don't know what you call this. I call this a one-legged forward fold. Now let's extend that right leg back and maybe we come into a half splits with the right leg kind of to sky. And then bring that right knee back towards that left knee, kind of curling up maybe into a little chairish type shape. And then extend that right leg to sky. And then bring that right knee next to the left knee. Let's extend that right leg back up to sky. Bring awareness. Feel the Right foot in space. Notice where the right knee is. Notice where the hands are. Now bend that left knee just a little. Step that right foot back, coming down into a kind of a crescent setup. But now step the left foot back to plank pose. And here we are, Palakasana. Breathe in. Let's lower down the knees to a hover. So they just hover over the floor and then draw the knees back up and we're in plank. Exhale, lower down the knees to a hover. And inhale back up and we're in plank pose. Breathe in. Now exhale back to downward facing dog. Hips reach to the sky. Ground the right foot. Inhale to bring the left foot up to sky. Now draw the left knee into the chest so you're kind of in plank. And then send the left foot off the mat towards the right side. And then press the left side of the foot into the floor. So the right leg is back, the left leg is to the side. Across the body, hands are down. Left side of the foot, pinky edge pressing into the floor, breathe in. And now exhale, draw that left knee back in so the knee is under the heart. And then step back to three-legged downward facing dog, left leg to the sky. You got it. Exhale, lower that left leg down. Now we're in downward facing dog. Breathe in. Let's exhale, lower down the knees, sit back in child's pose for a breath. Breathing in and out. Maybe exhaling out the mouth. Another breath in. And then exhale back to downward facing dog, bringing hands to the floor, curling toes under, sits bones to the sky. Really nice job. Breathe in and out. And out and in. Inhale, stepping the right foot between the hands. We're going to come into our one-legged or three-legged, depending on how you look at it, forward fold. So bring the weight into that right foot, bring that left knee to meet the right. And then send that left foot to sky, kind of a standing splits. Yep. And then the left knee to meet the right, bend the right knee a little if you want, or a lot. And then bring that left leg back up to sky. And then exhale, that left knee meets the right, breathe in. And now step that left foot back. And then step the right foot back. Now we're in plank pose again, breathe in and out. And then exhale back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, draw that right foot up to the sky. And then bring that right knee kind of towards the chest, but send it off the mat. So the right foot is off the left side of the mat. The right side of the foot pressing into the floor. So it's like this strange plankish right leg out to the side. Breathe in. Breathe out. The right side of that calf, getting some awareness here. And now bring that right knee back in, kind of bringing the knee under the chest, finding your plank pose with right knee to the chest. And then inhale, send the right foot back, plank pose. Really good job. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. One breath. Exhale, lower down those knees. Walk the hands far, far, far. Find your puppy pose, Anahatasana. Maybe let a breath out through the mouth. Letting go. Another breath. Exhale. And now let's breathe in. We'll come to a seated position. So maybe you want to bring the sits bones back to the heels if that's accessible for you. You could come onto a block and sit on blocks if you want. So you can sit in your hero pose if that feels good. Otherwise, just come into your easy pose, or your Sukhasana, okay? We're gonna connect with that Manipura again, but bringing it down to some embers rather than a big old bonfire. So let's find a little bit of stillness. Maybe we bring that mudra into our space here. Wherever we're at. dial down that temperature by using the breath. We'll breathe in through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Now just allow your breath to be natural, not concerning ourselves with whether we draw the breath in through the nose or the mouth or how it leaves the body, just breathing whatever is normal, whatever comes naturally. We check in with the body and notice how it feels with that fire element a little bit more active. Now imagine an area of your life where you'd like to see transformation. Maybe it's in cultivating a healthy habit or letting go of an unsupportive habit. Maybe it's changing a thought pattern. Whatever it may be, bring the fire element, that ability to transform into that area of your life. What do you want to step into or step out of? Now let's bring our hands to our heart. Bring the thumb knuckles up to that third eye and just bow your head. Just letting this intention, this prayer, go into the ethers. And when you're ready, transition to our restorative portion, making our way to our backs. And maybe you want your blocks to the side for this. I'm going to bring my blanket on my mat because it's a little softer and supportive. You can bring a pillow beside you. We're going to come into some twists first. And we're going to make these as gentle of twists as we can. Twists are supported and winding down. They're supported in that transformation. So we'll just do a gentle twist, drawing our knees kind of over the hips. I want to drop a pillow down to the floor beside me. You can bring a block. And then just let those legs with the knees maybe stacked over towards the right. Just dropping them off the right side of the mat. The arms can be like a T. Maybe the arms are overhead. Find a spot that's going to feel really nice and gentle. Sometimes I like to put the knee or the pillow between the knees rather than underneath both of them. In fact, that's what I'm going to do right now. And let's allow ourselves to rest. See if after all that effort, that incredible strengthening practice, see if you can find rest in this twist. See if you can feel those embers just slowly burning, just a little crackle. It's still warm, but it's not this massive, magnificent flame. Just letting that fire slowly cool. The bija mantra for our Manipura chakra is Ram. So maybe just saying that to yourself, if your mind begins to wander, you can say it out loud. Ram. Ram. Direct that mantra towards Manipura chakra. Ram. 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 Our Manipura chakra is associated with that ego. It's one of our lower chakras. Sometimes the ego often gets a bad rap for good reason. However, when we have a balanced ego, that drive and that fire from Manipura chakra supports us in our life's purpose. Without fire, we wouldn't get anything done. Not that we have to do, but often on this plane, this physical plane that we're in, we have to do. Often our dharma is doing our life's purpose. So we're balancing this causal body, the spiritual body, with what's needed to exist physically. And a healthy Manipura chakra gives us clarity into that. So feel that clarity and that transformation now. Just like a raging fire can be destructive, a raging ego can be destructive. But a controlled burn gives way to new life. Allowing this controlled burn, this awareness of ego, allow it to support us on our journey to our highest version of ourselves. and out breath. Let's just gently bring our knees to sky, our feet to the earth. And this spine that we just twisted, allow it to be straight. So let that back come flat to the ground. If you had a pillow between those knees or resting on the knees, we could bring it to your chest. Hug the pillow into your chest and draw the knees to your chest. You don't have to hug your knees, but you can. Maybe have that pillow there and feel that pillow against the thighs. Feel the back on the floor. And then when you're ready, let's drop those knees over to the other side. Pillow under the knees, between the knees, whatever feels good for this side, knowing that it might be different on this side. Dropping into our twist on the left. We continue to calm as we inhale, imagining the breath coming in the soles of the feet in the color yellow. Filling our entire being. Exhaling out the palms, the color yellow. Inhaling the palms, the color yellow. Exhale out the soles of the feet. If that's supportive in grounding your mind, continue with that visualization of the breath flowing in through the soles, the palms, and out. The color yellow, or Manipura Chakra perhaps. Allowing ourselves to hold space for any emotions that might come up. Just being there for ourselves right now. We cannot do this incorrectly. If the mind wanders, bring it back to that breath or maybe to that mantra. Maybe relaxing that top leg if you need to. Letting go of any effort in the body that doesn't need to be there. Sometimes we try so hard and we don't even need to. It's letting go or holding an expression on our face. We can let it go. Let the stomach relax and the soles of the feet, the toes relax. Bring our awareness to that right knee, the right foot, the left knee, the left foot. And let's roll onto the back, drawing those knees up, those feet to the floor. Dropping that pillow off to the side or leaving it at the side. Bringing the back to the floor. Maybe you'll hug those knees into the chest. Let that spine be flat. Now let's bring those soles of the feet to the floor. Maybe you pull up another pillow, the pillow on either side, or maybe blocks on either side. Let the knees drop out, the feet come together. Come into a reclined butterfly. And maybe finding some support with the pillows under the knees. Let's rest in a reclined butterfly. Letting that spine regulate. Those knees feel supported. That Manipura Chakra on the earth below and towards the heavens above. Feel yourself completely supported in your soul's purpose. Feel every aspect of your life aligning to support your soul's purpose. The location of your home, of your work, the people that are in your life, in any capacity, all there to support your soul's purpose in this lifetime. The books you read, the journals you fill, all there to support your soul's purpose. We imagine that physical body connected to the earth. Begin to witness your body on the earth, on your mat, on your blanket, your feet, your knees, your hips, your shoulders, your hands, and your head just resting softly on the floor. Be the observer of any temperature in the room. Be the observer of any emotions that are in that body on the floor. Just observe. Just be where you are. Drop back into your body. Feel the feet, the knees, the hips. And then feel yourself completely supported. Every breath is filled with support, filling your entire being with support. Feel support. Imprint on your body what support feels like. You're welcome to stay here in this supported butterfly. If you want to come into Shavasana, do so at any point. Taking with you this sensation of being supported. So whichever shape is supportive to you, offer it to yourself. If you made the transition to Shavasana, maybe just dropping in again with the support of the mantra realm. allowing yourself to be exactly where you are in your spiritual journey. If your mind starts to wander, bring it back to the mantra realm. Or perhaps just saying this question over and over. I wonder what my next thought will be. 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 Directing our awareness. On your next breath, let's bring our awareness to our third chakra, that Manipura. Maybe placing our hands one on top of another, just over that Manipura chakra, below the sternum, above the navel. And feeling the rise and fall as we breathe. Maybe partnering with that ego rather than shaming it. Creating balance with this physical realm, the spiritual realm. living here in this physical body, but storing our treasures where the moths and dust will not destroy. And as kindly and as simply as possible, making our way to a seated position to close class together and seated. Let's bring our hands to our hearts. Let's exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.